Welcome to Good News. Every week I'll be rolling from Oxford to Cambridge to find stories that make you laugh. Ricky Martin came out this week. I thought Sky's treatment of it was a little bit below the belt.
Now, how about a spot of fudging?
Jon Snow was shocked.
Oh, my ears and whiskers.
The Dalai Lama was in the crappiest snowball fight ever. The trouble with question time, people just don't get excited anymore.
You have to take some painful decisions, and it's going to be difficult.
So, the biggest news this week, the election's been announced.
The Prime Minister confirms what even he called the least well-kept secret in years.
The Queen has kindly agreed to the dissolution of Parliament, and a general election will take place on May the 6th.
The Queen has given Brown permission to call a general election. If I was the Queen, I would have messed with him.
So, you want a general election? Dance for me. Whack on the Beyonce, Philip. Let's see Tubby move.
The campaigns are underway, but who to vote for? If only they'd show me my options in a way I can understand. Maybe snack food?
You can get these hand-salted, cooked sea salt Politi crisps, they're called, Politi crisps, with Gordon Brown's face on them. There's no fancy Gordon Brown's face on them, where you've got, of course, the David Cameron crisps here, with his picture, and just so that there's no political favouritism whatsoever, you can have the Nick Clegg crisp.
Imagine getting those crisps from your mum. Thanks, Mum. Tastes like lies. The Tories are currently in the lead. Labour shot themselves in the foot with these posters.
Labour has unveiled a campaign poster depicting Tory leader David Cameron as the character Gene Hunt from TV series Ashes to Ashes.
To be honest, I prefer the way this reporter told that story.
Labour's latest election poster, which depicts David Cameron as TV cop Gene Hunt.
To be honest, they should have wrote that on the poster, shouldn't they? Labour honestly thought that by using DCI Hunt, they'd make Cameron look bad. He loved it.
I was flattered.
Flattered? Do you reckon he'll start talking like Gene Hunt? Wouldn't that be great? Describing Brown, Darling and Mandelson like this.
A fairy, a queen, a fudge-packing Hunts.
People love DCI Hunt. What were Labour thinking? The only way they could have made Cameron more popular would have been if they'd done ads like this. I've healed Wayne. Or this. Jedward. Or Jedward. Cameron on a red car is not an attack ad. This is an attack ad. What's blue and fucks old people? Tory pension plan. Now, because I work for the BBC, I have to talk about all three political parties. So, with that in mind, here is Nick Clegg.
Hello, I'm Nick Clegg.
Right, done. So the Tories won the battle of the posters, but they are definitely losing the celeb vote. Look who Labour have got.
J.K. Rowling, Eddie Izzard, David Tennant.
Pretty impressive. Who have the Tories got?
Ken Barlow, Peter Stringfellow, John McCrimmon.
John McCrimmon looks like a Johnny stuffed full of mashed potato. Squeeze him, just mash and hate. Mash and hate. He looks like Jabba the Hutt's ball bag. The man's a disgrace. You wouldn't want him out canvassing. Listen to him talk.
Teach your children to behave. So 5-1 now to 11-2 strong promise. They asked for 9-4 on 2-1. What is wrong with you? How old are you? You're 55 and look at you.
None of you will guess who the Lib Dems have got. Harry Potter! As if anyone's going to vote based on that. Oh, Harry Potter! He pretends to be a magic man. Well, if it's good enough for the youngest seeker of all time, it's good enough for me. Harry Potter? Hang on a minute. J.K. Rowling supports Labour. Daniel Radcliffe is a Lib Dem supporter. There's going to be tension on set. What's the next film going to be called? Harry Potter and the Agonising Goblin Ring. I think there's been a mistake here, J.K. It says I get gangbanged by goblins. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Ron, lube him up. The problem is, we don't want any of our politicians. We want Barack Obama. Sorry.
Mr. Long-legged Mac Daddy.
He's so cool. I'd let him bang my mum. Sorry about that, Mum. I'm pimping my mum out on telly. This is not the way I wanted my show.
Here, Russ, I've had Barack Obama on the phone. Sorry, Mr. Long-legged Mac Daddy. Funny shit, that. Funny shit. Seriously, tell him it's on.
It's true. We're always fantasising about who we want to be PM. Who would you go for? Jeremy Clarkson. It is always Jeremy Clarkson, isn't it? I'm not so sure he's a good idea. Imagine him in Parliament.
The whole of the Labour cabinet is gay.
It'd be a nightmare. What if David Blunkett pranged his car?
If you don't mend it, I'm going to bone your dog.
What if he has to go to Washington?
You're American.
Oh.
You can't be. You're nowhere near fat enough.
Now, is it me or are kids getting smarter?
Yasha Ashley is taking an A-level in maths at the ripe old age of 7, and it could put him in the record books.
Wow, an A-level at 7. I remember when I was that age, we were once given a question, pick the odd numbers between 1 and 10, and my mate Spider went,
I don't like the look of that 7. He's an evil number. 1 minute he's like that, next minute he's got arms.
16 x to the power 12 plus bracket to the power 3/4 equals this.
So tell us, what's the answer?
8x to the power 9.
Well, we'll take Yasha's word for it. Now, you've just taken your first module at A-level maths. What was it like?
It was easy peasy.
Oh, I love that. Easy peasy. I love the fact he still speaks like a kid. If he failed, he would have gone, it was hard as poo.
When the teenagers saw a 7-year-old there, then they were surprised.
I bet they were. How bad would you feel if you were struggling in an exam? Next to you, there's a child, smoke billowing off his pen.
This is easy peasy.
You'd have to do something to put him off, wouldn't you? Oi, kid, there's no Santa.
Yasha goes to a state junior school. By the age of 10, he hopes to have a degree.
He could speak 4 languages: English, French, Arabic and Farsi.
He could speak 4 languages. So could I. English, loud, underwater and Thundercat. Apparently he's read every book in his local library. I wonder if he's seen any of these genuine children's books. The Pocket Book of Bonus. Let's hope to God that's not a pop-up. Cooking with Pooh. Two tickers, 1 cup. And my personal favourite. I wish Daddy didn't drink so much. Kids are getting the upper hand. Have you heard the latest?
A feedback session with pupils marking the performance of their teachers, allowing students a say in everything from school design to the recruitment of new staff.
Pupils interviewing teachers. Have you seen the questions they've asked?
They include such cases as a teacher being asked to sing her favourite song at an interview. When she declined, she didn't get the job. We have a case of a teacher who was turned down for a job because the students felt he looked like Humpty Dumpty.
The idea is that kids know what's best for them. Kids don't know what's best for them, otherwise they wouldn't do things like this.
Just drop it down.
Now, this next story is my favourite of the week. It is actually unbelievable.
Now, leprechauns in Northern Ireland have been granted heritage status by Europe. Plants, wild animals and leprechauns, i.e. little people, are protected in this area.
Protected leprechauns. Are the leprechauns going, you touch me, you'll be in jail? And nobody wants to be in prison for touching a little person.
Apparently the leprechauns are celebrating by going to Alton Towers. Unfortunately, they can't go on any of the rides.
You can probably pick out lots of families coming back down from these Cooley Mountains just above Carlingford to my left. They've been in the National Leprechaun Hunt.
Why? Are they like foxes? Plus people that you should hear them shagging against my bins. It's all bejesus and begorra and feck and potato and Guinness and Dara O'Brien. Let's be honest, that is one hunt you'd kill to go on. You could capture them by using the ginger one from Girls Aloud as bait.
Destroy my tiny pretties.
Run, run, baby, run, run. That's my impression of the... That's the Sugar Babes. 1 second, what do they sing? It's the sound of the... And you've captured some leprechauns. But how are they going to show a leprechaun on the news? So, here's a story from Manchester that's bad news for fish-selling pensioners.
66-year-old great-grandmother and pet shop owner Joan Higgins never expected to end up electronically tagged and placed under curfew. Her crime? Selling a goldfish to a 14-year-old.
The sick bitch! Selling fish to a child? What next? She'll be outside school gates flogging them heroin! Such a ridiculous story. Not allowed to sell fish to children. This guy must be cacking it. Apparently selling fish to kids is cruel. More like cruel to the kid. Goldfish are crap. They just float about. It's like having a ginger mate who's got Alzheimer's and can't stop shitting. It's true, man. Kids don't even care when they die.
Hello, Laura, love. What are you doing there, then?
I'm burying my goldfish.
Oh, dear, what a shame. Still, it's only a goldfish, I suppose, isn't it? But why are you digging such a big hole, you silly thing?
Because it's inside your cat.
Did you see how they caught this evil granny?
Now, it's an offence for anybody under the age of 16 to be sold a pet, so Trafford Council sent a 14-year-old boy in here undercover to see what happened.
How dodgy must that have looked? Some bloke near a playground.
Hello, young man. Do you like pet shops? Get in the van.
Why have they tagged her? She's an old lady. You want to keep an old person indoors? Just go around and ask them one question. So, what was it like when you were young?
Oh! I went to school every morning on a horse.
I cannot go out of the door. I can't go in my garden. I can't go to the dustbin. Anything after 7 o'clock at night.
I can't go to me bins.
Sorry, it's one of me things in life. 7 o'clock, I go to me bin every... Don't laugh, you bastards. Every night I come at some... Oh, I'm going. I fucking love that bit. Over on the Thames, it was good news for wet toffs.
Cambridge have won the 156 exchanging boat race against the favourites Oxford. It was a close race along the 4¼ mile course, with Cambridge winning for the first time in 3 years.
To be honest, I was surprised by their choice of umpire.
But absolutely crucial today is the umpire, Simon Harris. It's his job to keep those threes honest.
Did you watch the race? They really tried to big it up.
This race isn't just fought on the river, it's also fought in the mind.
Well, it's such a compelling part of the British national story, isn't it?
No, it's not in any way. It's as exciting as watching Dido take a shit. They just row in a straight line. You're watching it going, can we not make it more exciting and just release a shark? I'll tell you what would really make them shift. We popped in a couple of Somali pirates, then they'd fucking move. Bloody hell, Tarquin Row! terrific. I went there one year. You've never seen a crowd like it. People so posh they brush their teeth with a swan. Right? I will concede, though, some of the rowers did have fantastic names.
Simon Goblik, Derek Rasmussen, Diggle McCachran, Cameron Winklevoss.
Winklevoss, that sounds like an STD, doesn't it? Without doubt, this was my favourite.
Stuart Hamburger, president of the Oxford University Boat Club.
Look at that. Stuart Hamburger. How porn star is that now? I bet when he has sex, he just goes, da-da-da-da, I'm loving it. It was on telly for 2 hours. Why? All we wanted to see was this. Brilliant! Who doesn't like to watch men toss their cocks into a river? Elsewhere in sport, did you see the design for the new Olympic Tower?
What do you get if you cross the mayor with a man of steel? How about this? This is the legacy of London's Olympics.
It's a tower with a twist. Orbit, a dipping, swirling spiral of steel.
Does anyone else think it looks a bit like a crane shagging a roller coaster? The best thing, though, did you hear Boris talking about it?
If Paris could have the Eiffel Tower, then we thought our great Olympic site had to have the something.
I just love watching Johnson talk about the Olympics, and to be honest, his demands are getting weirder and weirder.
A convolvulus, a giant treble clef, a helter-skelter, a supersized mutant trombone.
A monorail above the city, made of Stilton, driven by talking hippos. That's just the art. Look at the sports he wants to introduce.
The Pancration, whose chief exponent was Milo of Croton, whose signature performance involved carrying an ox the length of the stadium, killing it with his bare hands, and then eating it all on the same day.
A play that portrays Jesus as gay is drawing lots of controversy. A student at Tarleton State University in Stephenville is directing the production called Corpus Christi. He says he wants to offer a play that portrays tolerance and unconditional love.
Wow, doing a play about a gay Jesus in Bible Belt America. That's like a mouse strutting into a cave and teabagging a sleeping lion.
What of it?
And you know the play is going to be terrible. It'll be some one-dimensional actor going, Jesus was nailed against the cross, and when I say nailed, I mean nailed. I am what I am. It's not the first time there have been rumours about the sexuality of the Messiah. Earlier this year, Elton John claimed Jesus was gay.
I see him as, from my point of view, and that's just my point of view, and I'm not... As a compassionate gay person.
Luckily, nobody was upset.
We're here today to remind Elton John that he has to die.
Remind him? Yes, I must kill myself, thank you. I tell you what, for a straight man, this bloke's got a good knowledge of what goes down.
What he means is the Lord Jesus Christ achieves orgasm by receiving men's penises up his anal orifice or by sucking other men's penises.
Just get along. We get one chance to live. In the Bible, it says that Jesus is in all of us. So technically, he's bi. Now, this is the part of the show I genuinely don't know anything about. There's going to be a mystery guest who's been in the news, and I have to figure out who that person is. So please welcome my mystery guest. Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm fine.
Good.
Be my guest.
I will.
Hope it's snow, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It feels like a slightly creepy Narnia at the minute. But
it's alright.
So why...
I'm not evil bitch, you know.
I'm not saying you're an evil bitch at all.
I said witch.
Witch, I didn't say that.
Anyway.
Thank you, nice. So why have you been in the news, then? I'm trying to figure out what's going on
No, I
here.
can't tell you. You have to guess.
OK.
Well, it's your job, isn't it?
That is my job, yeah.
Well, anyway, you didn't introduce yourself.
I do need to
be
introduce
rude.
myself.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Russell Howard.
Hello, Anastasia.
You're Anastasia, great name. Where are you from? Let's do that.
I'm from Russia.
You're from Russia, OK. Things I know about Russia. Have you ever seen a Russian pregnancy? It's freaky. You deliver one baby, and inside that baby, there's another...
What does that
OK, so you're from Russia. Are you living over here at the minute?
Yes.
OK. What brought you to this country? Was it love?
Bit of everything.
A bit of everything?
Yeah, love, job.
Any clues I can get from your job? Does it involve... Oh, there's a babushka down there. Is it... Right. Is it modelling? You did that pose?
No.
Not modelling. OK. You're going to have to give me some help here. What's...
It's involved sports.
Sports, right,
Yeah.
we're getting there. OK, sports. What sport? Gymnast?
No. I look like you.
You do look like a gymnast, yeah.
Thank you.
That's all right. What else? Gymnasts, what else do Russians do? Oh, you do the skiing and the shooting?
No.
OK. Shooting?
No. Well, close.
OK. Archery?
No.
Javelin is a very good one. Javelin? Spear. Darts.
Yes.
Is it darts?
Yes.
Do you play darts?
Yes.
I sling arrows. Yeah, for a while now I've been slinging arrows. I got a hole-in-one the other day. That's right. So, why are you in the news?
Because I'm only one female dart player competing against men.
Fantastic. You made that sound grand, like man in general.
So I believe your guys got footage.
Footage of you?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see you.
She's done this hundreds of times. It's 2 darts at tops. Get in!
What a lovely way to finish the match. Vincent van der Voort, big gentleman that he is. And there's the celebrations. The crowd love it.
That's quality. You see that poster? You Russian beauty!
So why are you wasting time? Come on.
Let's nail it. Right.
Challenge.
Done.
Ladies first.
OK.
It's you.
OK.
Hey, don't forget I have to win.
OK.
We're not finishing till I win, so...
Wouldn't it be fucking great if I did? It's not great. Oh, son of a bitch.
What did you say?
I said, I missed. 21. Oh, struggling! Whoa, I would like to be you right now. Staring at what? Sorry.
Be fair.
All right. Fair enough. Well done. Are you not even going to do the last one? Oh.
No, I don't have to.
There you go.
Thank you.
So how did you get into that? You just discovered it like at a circus one day? How did you sort of fall into something like that? Because I imagine, oh, that sounded appalling. Like you just wander in, but
Can I give an answer before you carry on?
You can, yeah. It's like we're in a relationship already. Go shut up, okay?
Yeah.
Never once clean up.
I just been in after-school club because we don't play darts in the pubs in Russia.
Yeah.
So it just one sort of, darts, what it's about. And
Brilliant.
now I'm here. Would you believe that?
I think it's fantastic. It's lovely to meet you. It's Anastasia.
Thank you
What was your
very
surname?
much. Bremislova.
I will call you Anastasia. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for my mystery guest. Did you see the story about the award-winning Top Gun remake? If you didn't, here it is.
We told you the story of a filmmaker from Cambridge who's remade a Hollywood blockbuster lasting just 60 seconds. And now it's an award-winning remake. Yes, Mark Wong's movie has beaten off 5,000 rivals from across the globe to win the Empire Done in 60 Seconds award.
Doing one film in 60 seconds, anyone can do that. What would be impressive? Doing loads of films in 60 seconds like this.
All right, Harry.
All right, Sally.
Damn it! Somebody get me Iron Man! Hello! Wait, there's all the chairs in the... I'm stuck. Dragon! Let me come out now! Dragon, you've been hiding for ages! They're going to the boom boom! Me not like the boom boom! There'll be no boom boom on my watch! Oh, I love you!
And I love you, you blue bastard!
Hello!
Now, it's time for this week's good news story. I think this film is one of the most inspiring stories you'll ever see. I really hope you like it as much as I do.
People freak out when they see me for the first time. It's so cool. I was at a water slide all by myself. Everyone obviously at the bottom of the slide is looking up and waiting for other people to come down, and here I come and they're freaking out. They're like, you know, like this. And I was so tempted to look at myself and go, what happened? You know? And there's no point, I believe, in my life where I wish I had arms, legs, I wish I had arms, legs, I wish I had arms, legs, because wishing won't help. But what I've seen in life are just a couple key principles, and the first thing that I've seen is to be thankful. It's hard to be thankful, man. I tell you, when I was 8 years old, I sort of summed up my life and thought, I'm never going to get married, I'm not going to have a job, I'm not going to have a life of purpose. What kind of a husband am I going to be if I can't even hold my wife's hand? It's a lie to think that you're not good enough. It's a lie to think that you're not worth anything. You know, it is scary to know how many girls have eating disorders. It's scary to know how many people actually feel like they're worth nothing. Every single girl right here, right now, I want you to know that you are beautiful. You are gorgeous just the way you are. And you boys, you're the man.
That's, ladies and gentlemen, exactly why I do good news, to show you human beings like that. What a wonderful man. Thank you for watching my show. Hope you had fun. Good night.
That again, but with more stuff in Good News Extra. That's Saturday night at 10:30. And Russell Howard is looking for your good news. For your chance to get a story in the show, go online to bbc.co.uk/Russell Howard, and you might even get your name in the credits.
Welcome to the House of Doom.
What's life like when the world treats you differently?
It's a bit hard for me to get friends because I don't know anyone.
Now, I have these conditions, but it's not stopping me from trying to get on with life.
The Living with Autism season starts with The Autistic Me, 1 year on, coming soon to BBC Three TV and online.
Hi, I'm Tasman with the latest from the election campaign trail. The race for your vote is heating up. The economy featured heavily again today. This time, Labour hit back over criticism of their plan to increase national insurance. Gordon Brown said the Tories' spending plans were based on fantasy, but David Cameron reckons Labour are very rattled. He said the rise would threaten economic recovery. The Liberal Democrats were busy launching their campaign in Scotland. Nick Clegg accused the Tories of planning a tax bombshell. He thinks they'll raise VAT. The best deal for Wales was the promise from Plaid Cymru as they kicked off their campaign. The party says this election gives them the chance to break the Westminster bubble. Well, you've got until the 20th of April to register your vote.